Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cup Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of yous are having a fantastic day wherever you are around the world, and welcome back to yet another post-match reaction. And that is, of course, Liverpool beating Leicester by 3 goals to 1 in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Big thanks to, of course, Cody Gakpo, Dominic Szoboszlai, and of course Diogo Jota for getting Liverpool 3 points, and more importantly, as well, obviously Liverpool winning, City losing as well. Obviously their quadruple chase is over for yet another season. Look, I'm just being very annoying right now, but again, hello everyone. Hopefully all of you are well. Apologies if it is post-match reaction center here. Again, I think the last 3 videos we've done post-match reactions, so apologies for that. Anyway, but again, guys, let me know all of you are in the comments down below. For me, I'm very happy, considering as well, and more importantly, the strike from this particular man in Dominic Szoboszlai. I'm going to go heavy on the praise on Dominic Szoboszlai again, as you guys should know throughout the videos this season so far, and of course the summer. I very much think he's going to be one hell of a player for Liverpool Football Club going forward. But of course, obviously, him getting a goal, like I said, Cody Gakpo as well on the score sheet tonight for Liverpool. And of course, Diogo Jota. Sadly, there was no photos of Diogo Jota neither. But obviously, for me, again, we're just looking at this photo in particular. The one word that comes to mind is aura, and that for me is Dominic Szoboszlai. Absolute wonder strike. And I think I put it on Instagram. For me, we have finally found the Gerrard regen in Dominic Szoboszlai. And again, I'm absolutely loving his performances at the minute as well, chat. But Sabos Boom, I think, from Tug. Anyway, absolute rocket. It was an absolute rocket. Absolutely wonderful to see. And yes, we have been drawn against Bournemouth. I've just seen the draw live. I think Newcastle got Manchester United again, which, again, one of the favourites going to be knocked out there. But yes, Liverpool have got Bournemouth in the next round, in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Don't know when the ties take place. Doug, you'll know more than me. And when they get taken place, and of course let us know in the comments as well. But just to talk, overall performance wise, I think, look, when we look at that first half compared to the second half, again, whatever Jurgen Klopp is doing at half time, please keep on doing it, because it seems to be working at the minute this season. Liverpool going down 1-0 at half time, and then all of a sudden second half come out a much better team, and we perform absolutely brilliant. And again, that was the case again today, where first half wasn't really Liverpool kicking into gear again, slowly getting, adapting to the game in that sense. Obviously, fair play to Leicester for obviously hitting us on the break in that regard, and of course, obviously, it was their only attack really in that first half that they punished us for that. But I think for Liverpool, it was just, getting the gears up and up and up. Obviously, the first half we could have scored 3 or 4 goals, and that was Liverpool, in my opinion, not at our best. And again, I don't think in the second half we were fully at our best, but I do think that obviously once the game weighed down, obviously again the talent we brought on, obviously Szoboszlai, Darwin Núñez as well coming on. Obviously it was pretty, look, it should have ended about 6 or 7-1 if I'm being perfectly honest. And again, even I think obviously if VAR was a thing, I don't think Leicester's goal would have realistically stood at neither, due to, I think, was it a foul chat and an offside for that goal as well. So again, it would have been rescinded in that way. But look, at the end of the day, Liverpool get the win again. 3-1 seems to be our scoreline this season so far. And like I said, long may it continue, because at the minute, every single team Liverpool are putting out, we are performing, and that's the main thing. Again, the results will come and go here and there. And look, there will be a bump in the road at some point, but at the present moment in time, Liverpool are performing, at a very good level. Certainly in the second half of games, but constantly performing at a high level. And it's wonderful to see. And again, we said it all season long, all summer long, I should say. Sorry. Like, how would Liverpool react with new signings? The best way possible is the fact that all of the new signings in the midfield have now contributed to a goal, which of course is fantastic news in that sense as well. So again, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts anyway in the comments section down below as well, and of course anything you guys have seen as well, let us know in the comments as well. We commence in 30th of October, May as well, obviously Halloween week as well, yes. So I don't know who we got around that round of games. I'll have to have a look. Actually, I'll have a look now who we've got either end of that, because obviously I think we might have Europa League, Europa League, Prem fixture, Carabao Cup, then Prem fixture maybe. I'll have to have a look now. Let me quickly have a look, chat. What was it? 30th of October. You sure it's 30th of October, Doug? Just looking now. We played Forest on the 29th of October, so I might be in between that. To be fair, so it's in between Forest and Luton. Then, to be fair, so yeah, there we go. Obviously we commencing. Sorry, Doug. But yeah, no, chat. Let us know your guys' thoughts. Anyway, for me, I'm trying to think of man of the match as well. To be fair, obviously Wataru Undo as well. I want to quickly talk about him. Obviously causing, not causing, but like having a little bit of rift, I would say. Obviously, I think the Europa League game last week, I think, got a bit of criticism. But I think today, that second half in particular, I thought it was his best 45 minutes in Liverpool shirt. Maybe he might find his level in terms of course, in terms of Championship, but I do think, look, again, he's been brought in to protect the back four and to break up play. And that is what he did perfectly today. And then, of course, distributed the ball towards, the front line. Because, again, the second half, you had Gakpo, Jota, Darwin, Harvey Elliott, Szoboszlai as well there. So, look, there was plenty to offer there as well. But, I think him, Ibu as well, I thought had a good game. As well, Konza as well. I thought Joe Konza had a very, very good game for him. I'm just trying to think as well. Who else? Curtis Jones as well. I would also say I was a bit worried about Curtis Jones at the beginning of the game, obviously playing the inverted right back position, which I was terrified to begin with. I was thought, oh, Jesus Christ, this might not actually work that well. But to be fair to Curtis Jones, he did absolutely outstanding for that first for the first half and the second half as well. I thought it was absolutely superb in that inverted right back role. Maybe Jurgen Klopp might have found something there with Curtis Jones, maybe as well. But again, look, I think overall, major talking points to take away from I think the game as itself. I think again, Liverpool, for me, Liverpool's second team looks a lot better this season compared to last. I think if Liverpool last year had gone down like we did, I think again, look, it would have absolutely been an absolute May, I think, last season. But look, this Liverpool team now found their way, and it's absolutely wonderful to see as well. And look, long may it continue as well. But Ryan Gravenberch is really good, can spot a pass too as well. Yeah, absolutely. Again, you look at his recent performances though, Doug, in the Europa League was solid. Tonight was solid as well, and that's with what realistically 2 games and a couple of training sessions. Again, give him, because I think with the likes of McAllister and Szoboszlai, I think as we've seen, I think they were brought in to be starters and to be to be thrown into the deep end straight away. I think with Ryan Gravenberch, I think it will take him longer, just simply because, again, the lad hasn't played football properly in a year and a half since he joined Bayern Munich. Again, look at last season, started 3 games in all competitions, substituted on for 1 or 2 minutes here and there. Of course, fitness-wise, he's fit, but match sharpness, of course, having a year out nearly in that regard, it isn't too good on a player, and it'll take a couple of weeks for him to find his groove. And then I think Jurgen Klopp has a real headache on his hands of who starts in Liverpool's best middle three. At the moment, I would personally say it's Alexis McAllister, Curtis Jones, and Dominic Szoboszlai. I think that's Liverpool's best middle three at the minute. But once Gravenberch has a bit more development in this Liverpool team, I think then it's a talking point then between Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch, and that's not having a go at Curtis Jones. I love Curtis Jones in this Liverpool team. I think when we talk about players that have completely changed the perception of himself, I think Curtis Jones has done an absolutely unbelievable job at that, and he's one of the first names on the team sheet. Ever since he came in at Chelsea at the back end of last season, he's been unbelievable. And long may the form continue, because he's been absolutely unbelievable so far this season. And the midfield balance between McAllister, Curtis Jones, and Dominic Szoboszlai, I think, gives the likes of Darwin Núñez the more freedom to go and attack and to be a bit more that number 9 instead of tracking back a little bit. But again, as we know, Darwin Núñez, to Pep Linders and Jurgen Klopp, has gained leaps and bounds on it. On, of course, performing, defending, positioning, all that. Again, absolutely superb in that way, as well. Anyway, but Endo was poor first half. He was much better second. I think he was decent first half. I think, lucky again, I think he's just trying to find his way into the game. And then, yeah, second half was absolutely brilliant, Zane. And absolutely 100% agree, mate. Leicester lucky. Leicester lucky Mo wasn't in the squad. It would have been 6 or 7. It should have been 6 or 7. Like that. Let's be honest, press. It should have been 6 or 7. As as Doug says, but there, Harvey Elliott did everything but score tonight. If Harvey Elliott had his shooting boots on, he would have had a hat trick tonight. And that's me not being like neither. He should have scored 2 or 3 anyway. But Geordie's in as well, saying how are the F lights. Oh, got it. To be fair, Geordie, I watched the game, and to be fair, you battered City at times, as well. So fair play. And yeah, obviously now a tie. Is it away from home to Manchester United? So again, obviously congrats to you. Congrats on your win, guys. Obviously congrats Geordie as well. Yeah, obviously please congrats Geordie in the comments, as well. But yeah, no, it was a good game. I was just looking back and forth, obviously watching the Liverpool game, but look, it's what was it, Southampton last season to stop City from winning a quadruple. Now it's Newcastle. So look, hopefully it's the downfall of City anyway. Actually, to be fair, Geordie, again, I wasn't really watching the game. Was Haaland an unused substitute against Newcastle? I saw that he was there, but didn't he come on at all? Like, I don't know whether or not if he was injured and obviously just named on the bench. I don't know, but surprised that he didn't come on at all if he was fit and if he was a substitute. I'm very surprised at that anyway. But before we do head off anyway, guys, because again, I did say it was only going to be 15 minutes. We've already been 13 minutes into the show anyway. But I want to again talk about this man, Dominic Szoboszlai. For me, and I said this to you guys, and I don't care. I know he didn't come on. Oh, that's good news for you, Jody. Anyway, but for me, Dominic Szoboszlai, you guys will know this anyway, and I've said this since Liverpool signed him. He, for me, is going to be as crucial as when Manchester City signed Kevin De Bruyne, from Wolfsburg all those many moons ago. I think Dominic Szoboszlai is a game changer for Liverpool Football Club, and I already said it on Instagram. For me, he is the Steven Gerrard regen. I don't care anymore. I'd go and saying it very quietly, but look, for me, he is going to be as potent as Kevin De Bruyne was for Manchester City. I think he's 22 years of age, performing like a 26, 27-year-old in their prime. He's performing at such a high elite level, and to be in a brand new midfield with brand new teammates, again, finding a new way, new system, and so on. He's performing unbelievable. He's been by far, again, for me, and again, just my opinion, I think Dominic Szoboszlai is the best midfielder in the Premier League right now. Again, of course, De Bruyne is injured at the minute, so put that to one side. For me, Dominic Szoboszlai is the best midfielder in the Premier League right now. On current form, Szoboszlai is the best midfielder in the league. Just going to say it there. Anyway, but yeah, that's for me. That's my takeaway from the game anyway. Dominic Szoboszlai is the goat. No, I'm kidding anyway. But no, look for me. Look, he's performing at such a high level, and I also think that we haven't even seen like we've seen a fraction of what he can do in a Liverpool shirt. Like we haven't seen the best of him yet, and I'm looking very much looking forward to seeing what he does do in a Liverpool shirt as well. Anyway, but I'm gonna leave it there for tonight, guys. Anyway, of course, I did say it was only gonna be a 15-minute stream, and we've been going for 60 minutes anyway. But yeah, hopefully, you lot have had a fantastic day. Anyway, hopefully Liverpool winning makes it 10 times better. Of course, for me, obviously, my man of the match. I don't know what I'm going to go for, actually. Should probably go Dominic Szoboszlai, to be fair, for that wonder strike. I'm going to go Curtis Jones, to be fair. I think for me, Curtis Jones was solid for the entire game as well. But again, there's plenty of shouts there. Again, like I said, um, there was, Endo was good in the second half. To be fair, Cody Gakpo as well was also good for the game. Ryan Gravenberch, Harvey Elliott as well. But I'll give it to Dominic Szoboszlai as well anyway. But obviously pressing Rico Lewis defending as well. Yeah, it wasn't the best, was it? Chat neither. But yeah, hopefully you lot have a fantastic rest of your night anyway, or day or morning, wherever you are watching around the world anyway. But yeah, Liverpool are through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Of course, we play Bournemouth away in the next round as well. So hopefully, again, Liverpool can get through to the fifth round, and hopefully, like I said on Twitter, we can win it all again anyway. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cup Council. See you later on. Ta-ra.